Welcome to Necessary Conversation. I'm your host, Saleem. I got my guy.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Bennie Barnes. How we doing, brother?
Amazing.
Yeah?
Amazing.
Man, you new to AIC. How you liking it so far?
It's a cool vibe for real, you know? Trying to get things started.
Yeah.
And eligible for the season, so really just been doing some off-the-field things, trying to get money, get better.
It's a part of life.
Right.
That's all it is to it. Man, so we're going to get to it, you know what I mean, in depth into the show, but I want to get, like, right to it. Like, you come in here, you want to get on AIC Radio, the conglomerate, the brand. And that's why we're doing this, introduce your podcast. So tell the people about your podcast, what you want to do on it, what could they be expecting from you?
So we're going to be doing hour 15. We're not going to be pushing it 2 hours, but we're going to be doing a vlog type, sports-based, money, music, life, motives, all of that combined into one. It could be a podcast, it could be a vlog, it could be an interview. It just depends on what we're doing on that specific segment. But yeah, that's our podcast called Slim TV. Mm-hmm. You put me on the platform. Yeah. You blessed me with the platform. We just gonna grow from there. Honestly, it's a blessing coming here, and you got this set up already. Yeah. You got a following already, and it's something that I've been wanting to do. So, in the end, it's helping me, but it's really you blessing me with the platform, necessary conversations.
You helping me, we helping each other.
For real.
Ain't no brand bigger than the other, man. We helping each other.
For real.
You from Maryland.
Maryland.
You know, you don't even got the Maryland accent.
I don't. I done moved so much in my life. Yeah. You know, you probably thinking of the Baltimore accent, ain't you?
Yeah. Okay. That's the first thing somebody go to when they say Maryland, Baltimore. You got the Baltimore accent, so it's different. It's a difference.
It's a big difference. Okay. Like in Maryland, it's set up by county for real. Yeah. And Baltimore is own entity, like it's his own place. Yeah. So I'm originally from PG County. Okay. I'm Forestville, Landover, Bowie. Anywhere in PG County, I don't live there. Yeah. Baltimore is his own like thing. Yeah. So they got their own. You hear the twos and the U's. Two. Yeah. I don't got that because that's not what we do. We more on the DC side where they say like Mo, they say Ja. Like I ain't really on the Baltimore side, but yeah, Maryland. We a different breed for real. I like my Baltimore guys on the team. Shout out my boy Rodney. Yeah. That's my dog. Yeah. But yeah, it's a difference for real.
That's crazy because when you think Maryland, you think Baltimore Attlin already. You don't think, but you know, I used to go to church when I was young, and we used to go out there and we used to get the I think it was Crab Fest, something of the sort. Y'all big in seafood out there.
Yeah, I'm allergic to fish.
So you can't mess with none of the seafood.
I be on the crabs though. I be messing with the crabs.
So you mean tell me you ain't never had no catfish?
Nah.
God damn.
Yeah. My mom owned a food court. Yeah. She owned like one of the spots in the food court in the mall up there. Catfish.
Whiting, in the mall?
And the soul food, straight soul food.
You lying, man?
I'm telling you, straight up. She tried to cater for the school. Conti was talking to her for a second. Yeah.
Who we get that? Who I gotta talk to? When we get that?
You gotta talk to Conti, Brody. You gotta talk to Conti.
Bro, what's she? Fish? Bro, what else?
Whiting, all the fish, catfish, whiting, tilapia. Nuggets?
She acting up.
Chop them up. What we got? Fried chicken, of course. Yeah, that's right. Oxtail. Yeah, we switch it up a little bit. And then we got the desserts. You got the sweet potato pie, banana pudding.
So you eat good.
I eat good when I want to, you feel me?
You really supposed to be an Olaman.
Man.
You really supposed to be an Olaman,
man. Bro. All right, this new though. Her whole she had that spot in the food court for like 2 years now. So.
But you gotta think, if she good enough to make a food court, she's always been able to cook like that.
Yeah, so it's been in my life forever.
So you should be an old lineman, brother. You shouldn't be no quarterback.
Man, I can't put that weight on, man.
Nah.
I just started putting on weight. Coming here, I felt heavy during camp, but I just started putting on weight. I'm glad though that I can go home and enjoy that home cooked meal. I ain't had one.
Thanksgiving gonna be crazy, huh?
I ain't had one in months now. I feel like
Thanksgiving gonna be vicious.
Shout out my Dukes. Love you, man. If you say this.
Thanksgiving gonna be vicious, brother. Listen. So, move me right if I'm moving wrong. You came with Coach Chip.
My guy.
He from Lincoln.
Yeah.
Now, I had a man that went out to Lincoln.
Who?
Probably for a month. Named Jacquet. But he was only there for a month or two. You probably don't.
My man Quay.
You know?
He was in my crib. That's my guy.
Yeah? With the dress?
Yeah,
the
that's
tattoo?
my guy Quay.
Okay, that's my boy. I call him right now. That's my boy.
Yeah.
We're going to call him after. But look, what he was telling me was, y'all don't really got dorms.
I don't got nothing.
Like, it's really like a JUCO. Talk to the people about that, man. Because when he was telling me, I'm like, yo, don't y'all play D1 opponents? How y'all out there living? And this is Cali.
Right.
So talk to people about that. What was that experience like?
First, shout out my guy Quay.
Yeah, for sure.
When I got there, Quay was the first person I saw.
Yeah.
He was the first player, but he was on the way out.
Yeah.
Cool dude, and he gave me his room.
Yeah.
And which was needed. And I'll explain why that's important.
Yeah.
But Lincoln, I don't like to talk down on anything.
Yeah, for sure.
Like to talk down on anything.
We ain't even trying to talk down because at the end of the day, it gave you opportunity.
Gave me an opportunity.
But we talking about just they don't got nothing to do with the living arrangements. So they knew a new situation. We just talking about the living arrangements as it relates to the athlete.
As an athlete, I would tell an athlete just understand the situation you're going into if you're going to Lincoln, because we had. If you stand in a dorm with somebody, right? Yeah. And it's 2-door room, whatever, you get the beds and it's one dorm in a dorm. Yeah. And even like Acorn, if you're doing that, it's an apartment for them specific dorms. Yeah. Lincoln was real apartments. Yeah. In California, in Alameda, California, and they put like their own. Like beds, like supposed to be dorm beds, but like they were like twin beds. They put them in the room and like wanted you to share a room with somebody. Yeah. But they also wanted somebody to share a room in the living room. Mm-hmm. So I'm talking about a two bedroom apartment, and the living room was like this room exactly, and the kitchen was right when you walk in. Mm. So you were living in the kitchen if you were living in the living room, and then you also had 2 in each room. Yeah. So that's 6 to a house. Bro, when I say, I'm like, yeah, like I didn't know about this.
So they don't explain nothing like that.
They say you sharing a room, or they say you could get a single, and that's it. They don't talk about
how much it's gonna cost to get you a single.
No, you can't pay for a single, bro. You can't pay. They don't they only have certain amount of houses to give out. Yeah. So like they stopped giving out singles because people were really trying to pay for them. Yeah. And then they didn't have no spots for the people who they need to put in. So I'm in here like, yeah, like I'm not doing this sharing room thing. I'm not doing this this people living in my living room thing. Yeah. That's even more crazy. Yeah. So I'm like, I talked to them like, yo, like what we about to do? Yeah. Quay gave me his room and he left. Yeah. When Quay gave me his room, that was my room. Yeah, I shut it down. I was like, nobody else comes in there. The other 2 people that was in there with me, because the people didn't come in, it was like fall camp. It's like, yeah, we not about to let nobody just move in random people that we don't know gonna be on the team, and then we gotta share 6 to 2-bedroom apartment. So I deaded that early, and they ended up moving like. It ended up being a total of, I live with a total of like 8 different people, bro. So it would be people moving in and out of the living room and the other room all the time. And my roommates was cool with it because they were D linemen. They were just trying to get in and get out once they figure out the situation. But I'm in here like, bro, these are strangers. They don't even be on the team, bro. I mean, like, it was one situation, it's mid-season. He's like, he called us like, yeah, we're gonna move somebody in your room. He should be playing like around next week. I'm like, dang, I never heard somebody transfer in mid-season and then get told they about to play. Yeah. Bro, he sits in the living room for a good 2.5 weeks. Don't even come to a practice. The coach sees me at the school and says, how are you liking it? The D-line's like trying to like play like, you know, be cool.
You about to tell the truth.
I told her, I'm like, yo, like, you just moved a stranger in our crib, and he ain't even come to practice. I'm like, where they do that at? This man said, welcome to Lincoln University. I said, yeah, it's time. It's time to get out of here, man. I said, I can't believe he gonna say welcome to Lincoln University. Like this ain't, there's like this regular living arrangements, like. Yeah. And it's just a situation like that where you just had to take it on the chin and keep it going until the season ended because you couldn't do nothing about it. Yeah. Like, you signed a lease. You couldn't do nothing about it.
A lease too.
Man, you had to sign a lease.
So you mean to tell me that, like, they don't give you they don't even let you come on a visit type of thing. They just, it ain't no.
They let you come on a visit, but just like any place, they only showing you the glitter and gold. They only showing you what they want you to see.
And you not even thinking, oh, where I'm gonna live at? They just
they'll show you an apartment, but they're not about to say like,
you
hey,
gotta live with these.
You gotta live with this amount of people. You gotta find, because the school was 10 minutes away from the apartments. Yeah, I'm on the other side of the country. Like, I'm from Maryland. Like, I didn't bring my car from Maryland to California. Yeah. So you got to find your way to school after a 8 a.m. practice. I'm talking, we spending money on Ubers every day, bro, splitting it. And then my roommate got his truck. He's from Utah. Yeah. And then we packed up in that thing like sardines, man. Like, we had like, and he got a truck, so it's like a 5-seater. We like 8 in that car, 2 in the back. like we was struggling just to get up there, and we played FCS teams. Yeah, we played FCS teams. I was never gonna be denying that opportunity. Yeah, we played good FCS teams. Yeah, not good, my fault. Cool FCS teams. Yeah, I'm grateful for the opportunity, but if you go to Lincoln University, it's betting on yourself. Yeah, it's betting on yourself. You're not gonna get any of the. You're not even gonna get what you get here. You're not even gonna get close to what you get here in terms of the people around you, training staff, living arrangements. You're not gonna get close to that, and you really got to bet on yourself and lock in. Like, hey, I want to play football. I just gotta wait till this next game and just play my hardest and do my best, because that's the only thing that you got out of there.
So you, like, really, you just playing for, like, cause most people here, when they come here, they like, yo, because you go to D2, 9 times out of 10 your grades is bad. Yeah. So they go to these different schools, and they got this and that and that and this, and it was big. They come here, they're like, 2 trainers.
Like, it's kind of, I hear that, and it's kind of like ungrateful a little bit. Because I went to Fairmont before I went to Lincoln. Yeah. So I was already used to D2 training staff, and they had a real good program and everything around it. Yeah. And I'm like, I go to Lincoln, I'm like, yo, I didn't take enough advantage of it. Like, I wasn't grateful enough for just that. Because when I go from having that to having nothing, it's a different story. It's a big difference, bro. It's a big difference. So coming back here, bro, I remember I just prayed and was like, thank you. Like, this all I needed. I didn't care if I was ineligible or not. Like, I was like, just let me lock in, and then we gonna see what the output is. Because I just spent a whole year, and then a spring semester where I wasn't even on the team because I was transferring. Spent the whole fall semester, no staff, got hurt, planes, layovers. Like, it was tough on the body, tough on your mental too. So it brings a whole new gratitude towards the game and towards all this other stuff around it that you don't really think about. Yeah,
that's OD, man. Because when I heard that, I said, "Damn, like, what did you go?" Yeah, because what was it? Man. One of the Last Chance. You watched Last Chance on Netflix.
Yeah.
One of them.
Worse than that.
No, it wasn't worse than that.
Worse than that. Bro.
It wasn't worse than Last Chance.
Man, we be in that, like, my Lincoln boys gonna see this. All my Lincoln boys, I'm gonna post this.
It wasn't worse than Last Chance U, bro.
Was it worse than Last Chance U? Bro, we would be in there like, yo, this is a Netflix documentary. You could ask Chip, you could ask Woman, man. We was in there like, this is a Netflix documentary. Like, that's why Chip left. Bro, Chip left before the season. Chip left before the season. Yeah. A week a week before the first game. Not for a week and a half. A week and a half before the first game. And he was there from start of summer, mid-fall camp. Or a couple days in fall camp.
Yeah.
And he knew that we couldn't get the resources that we needed to be a successful team. And he fought for us. And it didn't go his way.
Yeah.
And he knew that he couldn't get the resources for us. So he made the best decision for him.
Who you got to go through to get to the resources?
Like, is it the president? Gotta go to the boss man. That's all I can say.
Who the boss man?
That's the head coach.
Do y'all have a budget?
He is the budget. He's a millionaire. Yeah, he's also the athletic director of the school. Yeah. Yeah.
What type of joint y'all got going on?
It's tricky, right? It's tricky.
So he's a millionaire.
Yeah. It's tricky.
A head coach.
Head coach.
And the athletic director. So he oversees all sports.
Everything. It don't go if it don't go through him, it ain't going through.
So let me ask you this, because this brings up, if he's the head coach of the football team, and this is what y'all going through.
Yeah.
What is the other teams going through?
Who's the other teams?
They only got football?
Oh, all right, soccer and stuff.
Basketball, soccer, track. What?
I'm not gonna lie. It kind of make me realize how much football is really needed for that other stuff. Because you think about them other teams, they don't have as many players as we do, bro.
Yeah.
We got so many players, and we didn't even have a big team.
Yeah.
So you talking about all different shapes and sizes, and then you get to basketball, it's just 15.
Yeah.
I think they only had basketball, soccer, and I think they just added a baseball team or something like that. But even their soccer team wasn't deep, and they had such little depth in their soccer team that they couldn't sub at one of the end of the games, and the girls came back and said they were so tired because they had to play you know how much running soccer is, bro. They couldn't sub at the end of the game. They were so tired. I'm like, that sound like a lawsuit or something.
It gotta be something, right?
You feel me? But the other teams go through the same stuff, bro. Same apartments, everything.
What does he do to be that he's a millionaire? What's his day job?
What is he? He's in TV, production. Yeah. You Google him though. You Google him, it don't be the best stuff that pop up.
What's his name?
Desmond Gums. Shout out Desmond Gums. Yeah. Shout out Desmond Gums. I ain't really. This is why I want to talk on this stuff, man.
Listen,
shout
I'm
out
sure
Desmond Gums,
get it figured out. I just want for the people.
He was part of the opportunity. I don't think he recruited me or watched any of my films.
Desmond
Gums. But shout out Desmond Gums, man.
This brother right here?
That's his son.
That's his son.
Yeah, that's the one who said welcome to Lincoln University. Yeah, he was Lord. Yeah.
That's him?
Yeah, that's his dad, yeah.
Jasmine Gums. Yeah. We ain't even gonna get into it. Okay. I don't wanna.
You try to look up his
I see
his
it. I ain't counting nobody's pockets.
Man.
Okay, all right.
He got it.
The Rude Boy, Jamaica. Okay, so you do a lot of Jamaican films.
Yeah, I don't know any of his films. I think they probably the Tubi things, but people don't realize how much money in it. Yeah, he had money back in the day too.
Yeah.
So he got black film money from back in the day when it was first popping.
Yeah.
So
it was really real out there.
It's real, man. It's real. I shout out my guys there now. Yeah. JJ, Kobe, David, Keyshawn, all my dogs. I had to shout them out real quick because they know the situation. Guys who've been there for a couple years. Yeah. And just I don't care.
Yeah.
I love that. Even I was like that. I don't care what situation I'm in. I know I'm playing these FCS teams. I know I'm getting an opportunity to be on ESPN. Just put me out there and see what we do. And those guys got that dog in them. I respect that. Even though I told them all to come here.
Hey, listen, we got room. But look, when it come to y'all 8 is
Second?
Y'all 8, right?
That we had a good season?
Nah, 8 food. Y'all was because you said it's worse than last year. You brought them boys.
Hey man. Hey, Lundy be joking. He be joking about it all the time. We be going to the calf, and you know how y'all be saying the calf bad.
Yeah.
We be crushing. We be crushing, bro. We didn't have none of that. We ain't had none of that, man. Chip organized some in the summer, like where we had to like buy like $5 plates, and they would give us like as much as we want from like Cane's or Jamaican restaurant or something. But when Chip left, that left. So we was fighting. I think in the airport they probably give us like $10 or something. But that's the airport food, and you know it'd be like 15. Like it don't do nothing to it.
You can only go to Dunkin' Donuts, get your bacon and cheese.
Shoot, you can't even get that in the airport, bro. But it'd be some coaches who like during the long trips and stuff, they'll bless. Yeah. They give you one meal though when you touch down at whatever location we at, Texas, Florida, whatever. They give you that one meal when you first touch down, and they give you that game day meal. Yeah. That's the only meal.
You gotta do whatever you gotta do after that.
You gotta find it on your own.
It's tough.
It's tough, man.
So y'all get here, y'all living a dream.
Yeah, and I came from Fairmont, so I was already used to something similar to this. Yeah. So it just brought back that gratitude. Like, man, I'm grateful to just get back into that.
So Lincoln is where you committed to straight out of high school?
No, I got a different situation though, bro.
Talk about it.
I got. It's not long. It's just different.
Bro, you could take as long. We here for Bennie Ball. You can take as long as you need.
All right, so coming out of high school, you know when you come out of high school, you got a different like mindset. Yeah. You got like man, I'm trying to be the best. Yeah. And well, that's not a different mindset, but you like I'm trying to go to the best school, compete against the best players, da 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 da.
So
me. I'm getting D2 looks. I'm like, bro, I want to go D1. I want to go Power 5. I want to go FCS. Like, this is all I know. I don't know Fairmont State University. I never heard of that, right? But I'm getting those looks, and I'm just looking over them. My coach is telling me, and I'm like, nah, like, we got to go this direction, da, da, da. So I had a walk-on at Delaware, and I didn't get into school. So I'm like, dang, I don't want to go to D2, and I don't have any other options. So I'm like, what can I do? I went to this camp, WU. It's me and this coach named, not Sean Reagan. It was Sean Reagan. I think it was Sean Reagan. Mm-hmm. He's like, you come here, we can offer you a walk-on, but it's so late that you're going to have to walk on. It's not preferred like how you had at Delaware. I'm like, what do I do? Like, I go Power 5 and try, or I stay. I shot my shot. I went. As soon as I get there, bro. Not as soon as I get there. I say, like, a couple days in, fired that whole coaching staff, bro.
And what school is this again?
WU. Coach Hogerson staff. That year when he went to Houston. Yeah, and the OC QB coach I'm talking about, he went to Texas State. Yeah, I actually think I got his name wrong. I'm talking about the one that was there when I got there. But, yeah, he went to Texas State. Jake Spavital, Coach Spavital. Coach Spavital was there, and he went to Texas State. I knew him because he coached Manziel, he coached Rogers. He had some good names out there. So I'm like, this is perfect. Yeah. And they had a Maryland walk-on there already, Trent Jackson. Shout out Trent. He went to West V State after a few years there. Mm-hmm. And so I go there. They moved the whole coach staff. I'm like, bro, what I'm about to do? I don't know any of these coaches. Mm-hmm. Still tried, and COVID hit the following semester.
So you graduated 2019?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like, dang, now I'm about to go back to the crib. I basically just had a gap semester, didn't do nothing. I worked out and stuff, tried to get on the team. But I'm like, what I'm about to do? My friend called me. He like, bro, like we need a quarterback. Fairmont State right up the road. I'm like, bro, I'm still questioning like what I'm about to do. Like, this didn't work, and this the level I want to play at. Yeah. I don't know what I'm about to do. But I'm like, it make a lot of sense. It's right up the road. I could play. I get back on the field, see what we could do. But then we going through this COVID stuff. So I'm like, cool. I check it out. Check it out. Coach feeling me. Get up here, start, all that. Not get up here and start. Get up here, compete to start, all that. COVID hit. Boom. I'm at Fairmont. COVID hit. We don't have a season at all. All the games got canceled. It hit West V hard because they don't do mask mandates. So they would walk around no mask not giving a care, not caring at all. And so the next season come. So I'm 2 years in my college, not seeing the field at all. Like not even not seeing the field. Like literally not
even practicing.
Not practicing. Yeah. So then we go to my first real season, and he tell me in front of the season, like, we're gonna redshirt you. I'm in my head like, dang, bro, like, I'm watching this. Like, I'm watching. I know I can tell you before the season start what type of season we're gonna have. Yeah. And I could tell you what we would do if, like, I got an opportunity. Yeah. And I'm like, but I'm not complaining because I'm a young guy, technically in this situation. Yeah. And I'm competing with all other young guys. Yeah. But they've been in practices. They've been at games the year before, but I wasn't. I was gap year. So I'm like, all right, cool. The year I'm there is five quarterbacks, not including me. Mm-hmm. Right? So 6 quarterbacks in all. My fault. It's 5 quarterbacks including me. Okay. 5 quarterbacks in all. 3 go down. Mm. 3. Damn. You feel me?
From 3. The game practice, how?
The starter wasn't really the starter. He got benched, and the backup came in, and he's the eventual starter, like right now. He got hurt in the game. The backup that was the starter, the way the backup got in, because he got hurt. Mm-hmm. So now he got 2 down. They had a running package for this one, and he twisted his ankle. This one never played, and this is me. Yeah. So I'm watching this, like, it all happened in one game, too. So the next game.
One game?
Bro, all happened in one game. So I'm like.
The O-line didn't block? Don't even worry about it, bro.
That QB room played with a lot of guts. Like, still to this day, my guy Mike, shout out Mike Fairmont. He a dog. Yeah. He a dog. Like if he see you in open field, he not trying to juke you. He not trying to slide. He gonna run you over. Mm. And it ain't no ifs, ands, but he gonna try to run you over. And the first one got hit in the pocket, and then the second one had a running package, so he got hit trying to run, design. So it wasn't like nobody was blocking. It's just like it happened.
It's football.
Football, yeah. So I'm watching it because I'm redshirt, so I couldn't travel. I'm watching at home, like, dang. This might be my week. This might be my week, man. I'm like,
was you cool with getting off the red shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
wanted to play.
I just
been so long.
Let me touch the field, bro. Yeah. Like, that's what I always say. Like, I never really have negative thoughts about playing. Yeah. Like, because I feel like I've trusted myself. So these guys go down, and of course I'm hurting that the guys go down, but it's a real exciting game. So we win a real exciting game, and we also was like 0-2 at that point, so this is 3rd game. Mm-hmm. So now we coming off a win. Mm-hmm. But we going against the technical best team in the conference the next week. So I don't care about that either. Yeah. Bro, I don't care. I'm just waiting for him to be like, all right, be ready or something. Or like, bro, he ain't talked to me at all. And I mean, I came up to him and was like, you want me to be ready? And he kind of like brushed me off on like yeah, just be prepared. Yeah. I ain't hear no plays.
The way you said it was like, yeah, I ain't getting it.
Yeah, it was kind of like we ain't even thinking about you. Yeah. And I'm like, all right, I ain't really gonna think of it like that. Like, I'm going to the game thinking I'm ready, right? So they played the last one who had the running package, who hurt his ankle. He's limping around, starting the game limping around. He threw 2 pick sixes, bro. We go down like 21-0. This is the Frostburg, too. Yeah, y'all know Frostburg, yeah. So it's like 21-0. I'm like, dang. We getting whooped. Mm-hmm. But in the back of my head, I'm like, it might be go time. You feel me? Yeah. So,
was you getting reps that week in practice though?
No, bro.
So you get in, you really just going.
Bro, I'm on. They asked me. I'm getting. I always got like our scout team was different. Like we really took that. We took it serious. Yeah. Like it was like go mode. Yeah. And we was cooking. So they knew what I could play. They knew I could play. They knew what I could do. And all the scout teams players that I was playing with is now starters. Mm-hmm. the last year that I wasn't there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I ain't getting no reps in practice, y'all. They asking me, like, why I ain't getting no reps, my teammates. I'm like, bro, like, I don't know. It just didn't come my way. But, like, I feel like this game, I might get something if something go bad.
Yeah.
So it's starting off bad, 21-0, like, first quarter, second quarter, mid. They put the other quarterback in, like, mid-third, and we down, like, 30. I'm looking like, it's go time.
You gotta
like,
get in.
End of the game, nothing. So that game right there just showed me, like, all right, yeah, like, I'm not really on his radar.
Mm-hmm.
like even if it was like a conversation about the red shirt, he would talk to me like,
yeah.
all right, like, we won't hold your red shirt, like, da-da-da-da. But, like, I don't think I was on his radar. And then the following spring, they brought somebody else in, and it would be days in practice, bro. I don't even think I touched the ball.
Yeah.
And I mean, I would run scout team. They did, like, scout team player of the week and stuff.
Yeah.
I would get that stuff and be so mad. I would get it and be so, I'm like, yo, why I'm getting scout team player of the week and not touching the field ever?
Yeah.
So we would pass through that through that spring season, and they brought the other quarterback in, and then I'm like, yo, I'm not on his radar. I'm not touching the ball in practice. I'm not even playing in practice.
Yeah.
It's time to go.
Yeah.
Like, this is not what I wanted. This is not what I came down for, especially because if I was playing bad, then it's like, all right, I got to work on myself, bro. I got to work on myself. But I'm cooking your first team defense every day that I got an opportunity to cook them. Man, what? I know I could do it.
Yeah.
Let me find somebody who believes in me.
For sure.
So I put my name in the portal. And that's another thing was I didn't have a difficult conversation with that man about the portal at all. It was like, I want to go in the portal. Okay. And I'm like, dang. Man, it was like, I'm like, all right. And it's not like stuff like that. I'm like, yo, we weren't, like, if we were winning, it'd be like, yeah, like, I'm not on this team. Like, we wasn't like that. Yeah. Like, so we wasn't tripping. You feel me? So I'm like, all right, it be like that. Like, God keep pushing, right? Yeah. So I get Lincoln online.
How was that, like, recruiting situation?
Well, I had, coming out of high school, I had, like, St. A's, West Florida, some really good D2 teams. So I reached back out to them first. But being gap year in Fairmont, I don't got no film from college. So I'm deep into what it looked like my college career, and I ain't play yet, and I really only had one season. Yeah. Well, one semester, and that was that one fall. So I'm sending out scout team film, me cooking, and they like we could really give you this, get that, but it wasn't like it wasn't sticking. You feel me? Lincoln called. First thing Lincoln showed you was that schedule. Yeah. They show you that schedule, man.
They know something. They know that's how they get people.
Man, they showed me that schedule. Yeah. I said, when I sign up, like where I go to sign up, and it wasn't Chip that first reached out to me. It was Coach. His name was like Coach Chris or something. Bro left the day I arrived in Cali.
That's crazy.
So it was already in the back of my head, like, something going on here. The day I arrived in Cali, he was supposed to meet me. And he texted me, like, Chip's going to meet you and handle your stuff. I get there, Chip's like, yeah, he left. He's gone, and that was surprised all of us. And I'm like, what? And that was a good dude, bro. Yeah. I be meeting so many coaches and faces and stuff that I kind of forgot his name. But he was a good dude. I never got to really connect with him because he left as soon as I got there. So I get to Lincoln. Chip's there. Probably the first coach I ever clicked with like that. Yeah. Like, even my officer coaches in high school, it was cool, but I got a really good football mind. Yeah. So I kind of need a challenge for it to feel like, oh, he's in the room. Yeah. Like, so when Chip talking, he's talking details. He's not just saying, okay, we got an out and a go. Yeah. We calling it this, right? Yeah. He's saying, all right, we gonna put you in this position so you can excel, and this why you running this, and this why, like, he's talking deeper into it, and that's like, all right, this is like what I like. Yeah. So we clicking, and then on the field we clicking. Yeah. So everything is looking good, and then we know, as players, you know the situation you're in, but it's like, I don't care at this point. Yeah. season come around, Chip quit. Mm-hmm. So now we like, dang, we don't we don't have no direction. We don't have no OC. And he was really like the head coach. Like, he was really like the head coach. He did all the scripts, all of that. Wallman, he wasn't a DC. He was like a linebackers coach.
Yeah.
So he was doing like the other like part of the practice scripts and stuff. So he had to make the scripts now. It was a little late. You had everybody doing a job that Chip was doing, and everything just went a little slower tick back after he left. So they bring in this guy. Not going to speak on this guy at all. Not going to speak on this guy at all. Yeah. But this guy, he wasn't close to Chip in terms of, like, we saw the work Chip put in. We saw his offense, and then we go to him. It wasn't close. Different. It was completely different. Yeah. And the guys didn't buy into it. Yeah. Especially like the way Chip left. So it caused a little bit of turmoil early in the season, and I didn't get my first bump to the second game. Yeah. So we played Texas A&M Commerce. Other quarterback helmet go down, and we was competing during the summer. Like, I ain't just like lose that. But when Chip left, it was like he was from he went to what's the college Zach Wilson went to?
BYU.
He went to BYU.
Chip?
No, the other quarterback.
Oh, okay.
So he went to BYU. I'm coming from Fairmont.
Yeah.
But it wasn't really like that. Yeah. Like, but it was like, you feel me?
Just the name.
Just the name. You got to. Yeah. And that's my guy though. Yeah. So they give bro the job. We lost to NAI team the first game actually. Yeah. So we got all these FCS games after that. That's supposed to be like the warm up game. Yeah. We get whooped first week. So we all looking like, dang, this ain't what we thought. Yeah. So next week, we play Texas A&M Commerce, FCS team. We not doing bad. His helmet come off. It's like 13-0. I come in, they thinking like, oh, yeah, he about to just run it or something. Yeah. I put a shot up in the air. Yeah. We get like a 40-yard game. We down in the red zone. They took me out. Yeah, like they had to though. Like his helmet came off.
Hold on, son. He might be doing something.
Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. That's how I'm feeling. But I'm like, all right, we can't even think that way. Yeah. It get to the point though where it's like 35-7. Yeah. And I'm like,
can I get in there?
Like, like you feel me? And bro, I don't think I got into the end. And I made like a crazy play. I got like spent around, threw it across the body. Never supposed to do that, but it was just like trying to make a play type. Yeah. And that game ended. We had to look in the mirror, like, all right, who's starting, who not. Yeah. They stay with him. Yeah. And I'm like, cool. We just gotta win. If we winning, you don't care who. I don't care. Like we a part of win. We here to win. Yeah. Like we not here to sit and watch losing. Like, sure. Yeah. Like, that's football. Like, you got to make people compete so they know that, all right, I'm out here to win. Yeah. Like, I'm not out, like, he going to come in. More serious. You feel me? Yeah. Yeah, so next game come, we getting blown out again. And I come in earlier this time. I start cooking this time. Threw a touchdown, drove down the field, got a field goal. We looking good going into the next game. They think I'm about to start. I don't start. I got like packages now. Yeah. It's against Grand Valley. The game I scored against was Western Oregon. Okay. I get hurt. I get hurt on a package where it's like a free blitzer, and I gotta decide to run or throw. Yeah, I wasn't gonna play because I'm on the field. Yeah. Like, that's what I'm asking for. You feel me? So, yeah, I get hit when I'm throwing it on a free blitzer against Grand Valley. Knee going to the ground, PCL sprain. Never been hurt. Never had a grade 3 or something. Like, never, nothing bad. So this time I actually got to sit out. Mm-hmm. But, bro, I don't know this. Yeah. Like, I'm just like, yo, coach, like, my knee is swollen. Yeah. On the plane, going into the plane, going to the hotel, I'm like, my knee is swollen.
You didn't play in the rest of that game, right?
No, this happened when it was like end of the game, bro. I don't know why. Like, this is the only game where I'm like, when I look back on it, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should have like just ran it, or like, you feel me? Like that was when I look back on. I'm like, man, I know we was getting whooped, and I was trying to make a play, but maybe I should just like try to live on to the next down, and it wasn't even like I did extra. I just catched it and throw and got hit, but I had to catch. I could have caught it and ran, but yeah, I look back on it like, man, like I don't get hurt if I don't do that. Yeah. But so yeah, I'm telling the guy like, yeah, my knee's swollen. Like I never had this before. I can't put pressure on it. Yeah. He go, this is our team doctor. It looks like your hamstrings are tight. I said, nah, my knee. I'm like, nah, man, I'm like 100% sure something with my knee. Sure. Like, I know my knee, man. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of like scared. Right now. Sure. I'm kind of scared right now, but I ain't gonna tell him. So I'm like, yeah, man, I know it's my knee. And he like, nah, like your calves are tight, your hamstrings are tight. We're gonna AIC wrap it so the swelling go down. It's just swelling from your hamstring. I'm like, all right, doc. All right, we gonna try. St. Thomas come.
Through the week, did it swelling
go
down?
Bro, through the week, the swelling is going up, bro. Through the week, bro, I'm heavy wrapping it. They didn't really have ice. Yeah, they didn't really have ice. It was like we had to go get our ice. The BYU quarterback, though, he had this rehabilitation leg thing.
Normatec thing?
Normatec, yeah. That they be having in there. He blessed me. He gave me those. Yeah. Had my left leg feeling good, so it had me thinking I'm feeling good. Yeah. So I'm in there trying to rehab it throughout the whole week. I'm practicing, but I know I'm supposed to get more reps because I done did pretty good the last few weeks. Yeah. They put that same run package in. This time I'm like, it's crazy. This how crazy football is, bro. Yeah. I tell you, the Grand Valley game, I'm like, man, I should just run it so I don't get hit. Yeah, I come in at goal line, red zone situation. I know I'm hurt, so I'm like, I got that free blister coming again, same play. But this time I'm like, yeah, I just gotta run it, just gotta tuck it. Had to slant, bro. Yeah. The same play I re-aggravated trying to run. You see me like I take off and then I just start like getting a little gimp, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that ain't supposed to happen. Yeah, and I'm like. Look back on tape, the slant was there. I'm like, oh.
Could have been a little more safer.
Feel me? Yeah. So I'm mad because I'm like, yo, this man told me it was my hamstring, and I definitely like feel it in my knee, and I can't put nothing on it. So I talked to we play St. Thomas. I'm talking to St. Thomas trainers. He's like, yeah, I don't really feel like a hamstring. I think it's like your PCL, because you do the knee ligament checks. Yeah. And he's like, yeah, I think it's your PCL. It's like the loosest thing you got right now. I'm like, the loosest thing? What do you mean by that? And he like, yeah, it's the loosest thing you got right now. I need you to go get that checked like as soon as possible, as soon as you get back to Cali. We in Minnesota. Man, I'm like, what? I'm like, what? He like, yeah. So I don't even tell the doctor. I go get a check independently. He tell me, the independent doctor says, you got a grade 3 PCL strain. I'm like, he told me it was my hamstring, bro. Like, I'm playing on it. I'm trying, like, to get in. I'm, like, really running on this thing. And you not supposed to do that. Hamstring. Bro, Lamar had the same injury. Yeah. Had the same injury. Yeah. He missed the whole end of the season after he got it, bro. We had the same injury. His knee went into the ground the same way, bro. Some freak stuff that don't even happen a lot. Yeah. And he missed the whole rest of the season. I'm looking at that happen. I'm like, I just got told I had the same injury. And an NFL player with all the necessary resources is missing all the weeks. And I'm out here putting my body on the line the next week. Bro, so I was real hurt about that. And I basically shut it down the rest of the season.
Did you ever go back to the doctor? Like, my man, they told me.
I try to be as
respectful
and humble. And I went to him on some like, I got a PCL sprain. I got the MRI next week. Make sure it's nothing else. And this is what they told me. And I told him straight, I was like, yeah, I understand. You told me it's hamstring and stuff, but this is what they told me. He like, let me check it. And now he checking. Now he like, oh, yeah, I do feel the, like, bro, you a week and a half late, bro. Like, so.
As a matter of fact.
You feel me? Like, now he trying to, like, save face on it. And I'm like, yeah, like, I'm over that.
Yeah.
So the season at Lincoln ends after I shut it down for the rest of the season. Don't really win any FCS games. I guess the biggest win was a D2 win against a bad D2 team to me. And I'm like, man, I got to get healthy. So who is helping me get healthy? They do my physical therapy. They don't even do my physical therapy. I go home and do the physical therapy, right? So I'm like, yeah, I got to get out of here.
How did classes situation work at that time then?
It's hard, bro.
Yeah.
It's hard because they don't like you. Like, they don't like, because it was never it never had sports. The professors, they're cool. They like you. Yeah. But they're not used to athletes. Mm-hmm. The students that go there are international students. They don't like you. They straight told me, I was in, like, different type of classes, so I wasn't even with a lot of football players. So they telling their truths in the class where it's just me. Yeah. And they like, Lincoln is different from how it was a couple years ago. Like, this, we don't like it no more. Like, I'm in here like, dang. Like, jeez, they telling their truth, and it's about us. Yeah. And we really don't do nothing but just come to class. Yeah. Like, we don't spend no time with them because it's just a building. Yeah. Like, it ain't like a campus, it's a building. Yeah. So the classes and stuff was like, it was different, bro. Like, it was like 3-hour lectures every class, 3 hour, yes, bro. 3-hour lectures. The professors were millionaires, though. I give them that.
Is everybody at the school fucking rich?
Man, the president, like, friends with Google or something. Yeah, it's some Illuminati stuff on them. It's so bro.
Y'all should have everything
possible, bro. And they don't give it. They do not. I don't know.
They don't use their resources for the good of the school.
It's a lot of money, bro. Like, that's the thing that I think is the thing. It's a lot of money. So you gotta.
I understand that.
You gotta push that money in each individual sport, each school.
But, like, bro.
Man, you telling me.
I could assure you. I can't. Listen. I want to get this out of the way. I'm not a betting man because we're part of NCAA. You can't be a betting man in NCAA. I'm not a betting man. I'm not saying I am.
No, you can't bet on the NCAA.
Brother, I'm not a betting man. But I'm willing to bet.
Okay.
Almost 90%. Your school, from what I heard, already had 2 millionaires. That's just from 2 people. The football coach and the president.
Bro, I put it up there. They had, in the school, like working for the school, they had over 4. Had at least
millionaires?
At least 5. Millionaires.
Bruh.
And if 2 for sure, the other, no, my fault, 3 for sure, and the other one's 6 figures up, like 6-7 figures up, yeah.
Bruh, we don't have not one.
Yeah, those bro. I didn't take those connections, those opportunities for granted at all.
So you friends with Google then?
Man, that guy, the president, I really wasn't able to tap in with because I ain't see him as much. But like my professors, shout out Dr. Cruz. He's a project manager. Bro got that bread. Yeah. Bro got that bread. He worked on like this bridge in Cali. He worked on this thing in someplace in Europe, and he really is like a visionary. And he put me on to like just my work ethic outside of football. Like, why would you stop going? Like how we just talking about earlier, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Like, and that's school and football. Why would you stop that work ethic outside of that?
Yeah.
Just keep it going.
Yeah.
And him, a lot of some of them had some names you couldn't pronounce. I couldn't pronounce like off the top of my head, but that was the one that really stuck with me. Dr. Cruz, he was my last one. But yeah, it was money, man. They have money.
Like I said, I don't want to degrade nobody. That's not what I don't think we have any millionaires here.
Probably not. It's rare. But that's also Cali, bro.
But still. Okay, look.
Cali like that.
When you think of a USC.
Yeah.
A UCLA.
Mm-hmm.
What else out there? Whatever. Cal.
That was right by us. Berkeley.
Bruh, you say, okay, they probably got millionaires. Yeah. But when you describe your school,
you don't think they got
the lack of resources, you would think, ain't no way these people got money.
Ain't no way.
But they do. So when you look at, and then y'all have, so why isn't that?
Where's the money going to? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know.
You telling me y'all don't? You telling me y'all don't even have to where the campus gives y'all food? So why would a millionaire teacher want to work there?
Because it wasn't something they knew that would be like on something like this. Like it wasn't something like when a lot of them professors, they've been working there for like 7, 10 plus years, right?
But you figure it out. You first day, first month, whatever, you say, okay, this ain't.
Nah. But they didn't have football. Like it wasn't athletes there 3 years ago. So you talking about years and years of just hardworking students, good like what's it called?
International students?
Nah, like the like what they lecture and stuff like their whole work. Yeah. So like good, they had good. I can't think of the word. What's the word? Like whatever you go over in class, like whatever they had. Like Curriculum. There you go. Their curriculums for each class was specifically taught by that professor. Yeah. That's why it was so unique. Like I got the teacher I was talking about project management. Yeah. I didn't even get my project management trans over because it was called Special Topics in Business, Dr. Cruz. And I'm like, hey, that says project management. Why didn't we check it off so I get it credited? He like, you didn't take that class. I'm like, right here. He like, that says Special Topics in Business. I'm like, oh.
Same thing
it's the same thing to me. On the syllabus, it says project management. And that's when I got to show them that it said project management. Yeah. But it's stuff like that. Like, they're taking time out their lives to put people in positions that they're in. They didn't know that it was going to be 200 plus athletes in there randomly.
From an athlete perspective, you say most of the school students, just outside of athletes are international students. Yeah, you bringing people in from international, you got to feed them.
Yeah, and they international teachers too. My fault. These professors that's millionaires, they're Indian. The president was Russian. So many nationalities and ethnicities, bro. None of them were American. My fault. None of them are American. It's an international school. Okay. So is that on top of that too? Yeah. So they think they helping their people at the same time. Yeah. Like come to America and make business because it's a business school too. So is that part in it? And I understand you're like, these millionaires can't be looking at this school and wanting to stay here, but they don't see the football side. They don't see the living side.
Not even that. Just your regular students being able to eat. Yeah.
See, it's not like they need a calf to go to work. We need a calf because we got a 6 a.m. practice and an 8 p.m. lift or something like that. You feel me? So we need to eat because we're doing a lot of stuff. Yeah. They just go to school and leave. Yeah. So at the same time, it's like a little student area where they sell like snacks and stuff, but it ain't no food. So they probably see that and like, all right, they got something for them, and it looked good. Like it looked like fancy and stuff. And then they got like a pool table and games and stuff by it and stuff. So it looked good. Yeah. But for the athlete, it's like, this is nothing. Yeah. This is not even an a la carte line. Like this is nothing. So they look at it from a different perspective. Yeah. For surely.
I wonder why they ain't even you bring a bunch of athlete teams in, you don't, all right, I'm an athlete at over $1 million. Let me put more money into this. Let me grow this thing. I ain't even gonna give them. Listen. So now we're in the portal at Lincoln. Got to get out of there.
Yeah.
Injury messed up.
And, you try to reach back to some of the schools, but now it's like you transferring twice. Why you transferring? Nobody knows what's going on at Lincoln. Yeah. And nobody really knows why I left Fairmont. Yeah. They just like, oh, you left. Yeah. So it looked bad on me, but they don't really know the situation. Yeah. Luckily, Chip was there and saw the situation and saw me play as well. So he was able to reach out to me after I'm like, yeah, I'm leaving here. Like, I can't do it. And it was also like I'm not about to touch on Lincoln, but yeah, like Lincoln had a lot of stuff going on, especially when I was leaving too. So I reached out to Chip, and
that was once you say, okay, this school ain't trying, this school. What can let me see if Chip trying to get with me.
Yeah, that was the first thing I thought of.
Okay.
To be honest, because it was like I'm in this. He tried to change the new OC. He tried to change Chip offense, but it was good. Yeah. So it was like he didn't want to change it, and then he tried to implement his own new stuff. Yeah. And then I got hurt early on, like 3 games in. So my knowledge of in-game play is Chip's offense. Yeah. So I still have not left Chip's offense. I've been in it basically for 2 years now. Yeah. That's why when I came here, like the signals, the verbiage, it was nothing. It was like skipping rocks. It was the same regular thing. And it was so easy to be like, I know I can make this transition because I'm in it, football-wise. Now, all the other stuff, being in Massachusetts, living like on an on-campus apartment, that's different. Yeah. All that stuff luxury. Is different. That's luxury here, right? But when at Fairmont, off-campus housing is what you do after your freshman year. And a lot of colleges is like that. Yeah. But here, Springfield, a little crazy. Yeah. So they try to protect you from what I've learned. Basically, that's the real reason. But yeah, so I knew I could make that transition, and I moved around my whole life. I transferred already, so I'm like, yo, there's no way somebody like Chip comes into like my football life and leaves, and I don't really get to take full advantage of the opportunity that he was giving me. Yeah. So, so Chip reached out, and it just so happened is when I really commit and really get up here and visit, bro, like the next week I hear, Walman's coming up here too. Yeah. Man, I'm talking about, it's probably like, I told you I wasn't talking about the OC from Lincoln, but it was probably like 3 coaches that I really created a bond with outside of Chip at Lincoln, and Walman was one of them. Yeah. Just off the strength of how much they love football, bro.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Like, he crazy. Like, he really loved football. And I asked people the first game, I'm like, oh, he was wilding for pregame and stuff. They like, nah, he wasn't doing nothing. I'm like, oh, he's a little nervous or something, man. Like, that was his first game in D.C. But I know, like, his energy for games, for practices is always there, man. Yeah. Is always there. And I really, like, loved his love for the game. So, like, hearing he was coming here, it's just like, all right, everything fall into place. Yeah. And as soon as I get here, well, my fault. When I'm transferring, they already telling me it's possible that I'm going to be ineligible. Yeah. And I just had to deal with it because I had no other choice. Yeah. No. When you transfer from 2...
you got to sit out.
Yeah, 2 4-year schools. And Lincoln was independent, too, so it was outside of NCAA. Yeah. So it looked crazy. Lundy didn't have to do it because Lundy went straight into Lincoln. Yeah. So when I get here, I'm texting Lundy, slide. Texting all my dogs, slide. But I'm like, yo, slide Lundy over there. And Lincoln, mentally like, yo, this not it. Yeah. So he texting me back like, what they talking about? I text Chip, Walman over here. I text Walman. Now we got Lundy. Yeah. So now that I get here too, I'm like, all right, I got people. I'm still not fully ineligible yet. They didn't tell me yet. Going in the same offense. New city, new energy, all that. And then Conti tell me I'm going to be ineligible. Yeah. And that's where we are now. And I'm just like, I just had to take that because, I had to really tell you the whole thing because you see, that right there, it won't faze me.
Yeah.
Because I already been through some wild stuff before this.
For sure.
So when people see me smiling and supporting the team and stuff and not really in my little box, it's because I already been through this. Like, it ain't something that could really faze me mentally or physically. I know what I came here to do. I know what I have to do.
For sure.
So him telling me that, him saying, all right, look, because you're ineligible, we know that you're not going to be able to play. We can't really give you these reps in camp because we have to see what they got. Yeah. You feel me? We can't let you compete how we want to see you compete because you're ineligible. Yeah. So stuff like that, it get to you, but it's like, it's over with now. Yeah. Now you just got to focus on what you got to focus on, stuff you can't control. And that's where we are now, man. And that explains the whole Bennie Barnes college story up to this point. And why we trying to, at the same time, focus and build on these off-the-field moves like Slim TV and necessary conversations. Is bringing it to the light right now.
Hey, man. Listen, bro.
Full force. What you got the applause?
Let's see if it'll hold it. You just.
I was over here playing, man.
Boy, I didn't even know they do this.
Yes, sir.
Boy, you did put me on the side.
Yes, sir.
Hey, bro, I've been trying to figure out hold on, let me see something about that. Hold on.
I was in here playing around, man. I was like, yeah, we gonna get it right. We gonna get it right.
Yo, you gotta understand the crickets is my look, you gotta understand, like, I talk about sports a lot. I don't know if you know how I talk about sports. I gotta see which football team. I gotta check you. I talk about sports a lot. So if I say something and they ain't really no response back.
Oh yeah, that little awkward pause.
Crickets. That's my joint. Hold on, let me see.
Now I heard about you in the sports though, cause you got a wild team.
Huh? Wild team? What you mean by that?
You got a wild team, Brody.
I'm a Saints fan.
And you from Jersey.
What does that have to do with anything?
Where does that come from?
I swear.
Where does that come from?
You know what Blockbuster is, right?
Yeah. Okay. Little movies.
I mean, just like it was yesterday. My dad went to Blockbuster. He rented Madden with Drew Brees on the cover. Okay. I'm a young boy still. When I had the Xbox, I didn't know nothing about PlayStation.
Okay. That was a good Madden, too.
You know what I'm saying? That was a
good Madden.
So I'm playing. Since it's a rental, well, I'm young. So in my mind, I could only use the Saints because it's a rental. You probably can use the team, but I was only able to use the Saints, to me, at the time. Playing with the Saints. I'm young. I don't know no routes, Benny. The only route I know is a go route.
Not Marcus Coasting.
I say, Saints go.
Oh, man.
It's a play called Saints go. Saints go. What does that mean? Click it. I see everybody just run.
Man.
Throw it up. Marcus Coasting. Nick Toon, Jimmy Graham.
Man.
They catching them joints. I say, would you look at it? This is my team. And I've been with them ever since, man.
I like the dedication.
This my team, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm heavy on you gotta save the home team. Like you hear home team, and I just told you I'm not from Baltimore, but Baltimore my team. Ravens.
You're Ravens, I'm sorry to hear that. But look, I'm not gonna lie, my boys are getting me on me for this, man. I used to be a Jets fan.
Oh, you a switcher?
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't call it
what happened to one day at Blockbuster?
Don't call it that. Don't call it that. Look, I'm gonna tell you. Look, all right. So we're gonna check it like this here. When I was a young boy, elementary school, I used to take the bus. The bus driver name was Mr. Lou. Big sports fan. Now, again, I'm going to tell you this again. I'm a part of the NCAA, so I'm not a betting man.
Yeah, we don't do that.
But Mr. Lou was a betting man. Hey there, young blood. What team I should take there this week? What's your favorite team, young blood? Mr. Lou, I like all teams. I'm talking about. I think he was a Redskins fan. Yeah. People Sue, I think he died recently. I said, yo, bro, I like every time. I like this logo. I'm going for logos, Benny. I said, this logo nice, that logo nice, the Seahawks logo. Oh, man. What? I'm going off of logos. Jaguars. Oh, the logos is crazy.
He probably looking at you like, I shouldn't ask this kid.
I'm going off of logos. So I like every team. When it's a new team every time. So we get.
Well, what started the Jets?
The Real Reeves, bro.
Okay.
Because you got to think, this is the first corner they seen locked down like this since Dion.
Revis Island.
So I'm hearing all the hype. And this is where I'm from. This is home. Yeah. So I'm saying, Darrell Revis is one of them ones.
There you go.
So I'm just Darrell Revis.
Sanchez I had offense. You like, man.
Then I think Tebow there was
Tebow, yeah.
So I said, bruh.
What I'm doing with
the
this?
24, Kobe, my God, man. I'm a Lakers fan.
Are you a Lakers fan? I was about to say, I know you switched up as a Lakers fan. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that.
Bruh, 24, Revis, I had the Revis jersey. I remember my dad a Cowboys fan. I'm sorry to hear that as well. But
Revis top 3. Revis top 3 and it ain't close.
So I'm saying, I went to a Cowboys game 5th grade. I remember I went to 5th grade, Cowboys, Jets. Jets won. My dad flipped the chair over. But, so I'm like, yo.
Are your pops a Cowboys fan?
Yeah, sad, right?
Ooh.
Sad. I pray for him every day.
Ooh.
I pray for him every day.
Man.
So I'm like, yo, Revis. But I'm just a Revis fan.
Right.
I say, bro, I got to get serious about a team.
Yeah.
Saints, who that nation, baby? Drew Brees, talk to me. Yes, God. And we've been here ever since.
We've been here ever since, man.
I mean, the 2017 draft was the best draft ever. Saints draft class 2017 was yo, look, let me highlight you. Marshawn Lattimore, defensive rookie of the year, all pro corner since then. Alvin Kamara, top 5 back since then, all offensive rookie of the year. Listen to me. Trey Hendrickson, he led the league in sacks.
On the Bengals.
2 or 3 years ago, led the league in sacks. And he wasn't even a starter. He was a rotational.
Right.
Bengals, contract. Al-Quadin Muhammad. You don't know him, but he was a DM from Miami. He's from New Jersey as well. He's on the Colts now, the Bears now, I believe. Paid. Alex Alonso, Lions linebacker, I believe. Marcus Williams.
You gotta if
you your boy.
If you gonna Marcus Williams, dog, and I know you probably hate him on the low because that Vikings play. You probably really
gotta bring that up, bro.
You probably really hate him.
You don't gotta bring that up.
My boy Stephon from the crib.
Stephon Diggs?
He from Maryland.
So you was excited.
Yeah.
Terrible guy.
Yeah.
Terrible guy.
That was one of the greatest live plays I watched in a minute. Man, I know they was killing you up here, man. I know they was
I cried.
Man, hey, I would have cried for you.
I said,
Never.
No, but you gotta understand, when he threw the ball, I'm talking
it's done.
My man's a Vikings fan. So you know how to get you in the PS4 party.
Oh,
we won.
Talking crazy.
They didn't even hike the ball yet. I see Cameron Joe. I said, Cam about to get him. I see him throw the ball up. I said, the game over. He catch it. I said, it's still over. He about to tackle him. I said,
that boy threw the helmet off.
I said, wait, he about to get it. I said, wait. I lost it,
bro.
I started crying,
bro. That was one of the greatest moments in NFL history. Y'all was a part of history on the wrong end, but I'm glad Marcus Williams on the Ravens now. He got some injury troubles right now. We're not gonna talk about because apparently he had no injuries with the Saints. He was injury free, and then he come to Ravens. And now his pec hurt, his shoulder hurt, finger hurt. We're not gonna talk about that, but that was one of the greatest plays in NFL history.
Why?
Wait, I got you.
Why?
Why? It was a walk-off. You know how little times you have walk-offs in game regulation? Not OT. Game regulation walk-offs. And it wasn't like from the goal line. It was like a 50-yard bomb. It wasn't.
He threw up a print.
Was it Cousins? No, it wasn't Cousins.
I think Sam Bradford.
No, it wasn't Bradford.
It wasn't him. I forgot. I don't want to know his name.
Keenum.
Stop talking about
Keenum,
that
man. Case Keenum threw a bomb on y'all to end the game.
That wasn't no bomb.
Case Keenum threw the ball up to end the game way up. Like it's stuff like that you can't make up.
Do you enjoy seeing me in English?
Man, sometimes I do like seeing other teams feel the pain the Ravens have felt these past few years in terms of losing, because everybody know how we lost last year. Jumping over the goal line. Hendrickson run it back.
Y'all weren't supposed to win anyway.
Whew. See, I didn't go there, bro.
I
didn't go there.
Listen,
I didn't go there with y'all. I didn't go there with y'all.
You talk about the greatest player for the Saints. Let me get something in. You talk about the greatest player for the Saints. Let me check you out this way. Y'all didn't have Lamar.
Did not have Lamar.
So for football,
we was not supposed to win, right?
Just for football, we don't want to see. All respect due to Tyler.
Tyler Huntley.
We don't want to see him. We want to see Joe Burrow, Joe Shiesty, right. Joe Burr. We don't want to see Tyler. Tyler, that's the least of our play. Now again,
have Joe Burr been looking like Joe Burr though?
He hasn't. But look, let me check.
All right,
I want to reiterate this again because NCAA might be watching.
All right.
I'm not a betting man. I'm not at all. You understand me?
I'm not either.
But
I'm not either.
If someone wants to bet, they don't want to have to.
If I were to bet, if that, I'm not a betting man. I'm not a betting man. I would never bet.
I'm loving it.
But the Ravens, I would have said, hey, choose them Ravens. They got something on them.
You talking about for fantasy?
Yeah. If they did like the spread on the.
No, you talking about the fantasy. You talking about the fantasy.
Yeah.
You talking about fantasy.
Right.
Bro, I don't want to.
What? Did y'all make the playoffs?
What are you talking about?
Oh, all right.
Bro, what was that about?
I thought, man. You know what? I was just trying to figure out like the games. I was about to say, what y'all doing? Y'all playoff game? I couldn't even say it though. But Huntley did bring that Ravens team to a playoff game. He lost, but he brought him to a playoff game.
Technically.
What was it? It was Jameis, right, last year?
It's Andy Dalton.
It's Andy. Oh. Tyler Huntley or Andy Dalton?
Andy Dalton.
Oh, my God. Right now?
Twice on Sundays.
Oh, my God. He don't even play on Sundays no more. What'd he do?
Actually, he got in last Monday.
Oh, who?
The Saints.
No.
He played for the Panthers.
Oh. Bryce got hurt?
Nah, they brought him in for a QB sneak because they didn't want Bryce to get hurt. And then they got a false start. So
that don't even sound like football. What you taking your quarterback out to bring another quarterback in to
for
do
the
a QB sneak?
Why would you want your franchise young quarterback to
go? Not getting hurt on no QB sneak.
You don't know the Saints defense. We get down. We get down. You understand that?
Hey, I promise you right now, he is not getting hurt on no QB sneak, and he's definitely not getting hurt against the Saints defense.
What? Wait, hold on. Because I don't like how you did it. You could have left it there.
I had to.
No, but you could have
say
left
that
it
last
there.
part. I had to.
For what? Like what?
I messed with Cam Jordan.
That's it.
They got a. I mean, QB sneak, you going up center and guard. They got Bradley Bozeman.
Who?
He from the Ravens.
Who?
Their center.
Who?
Bradley Bozeman.
Who?
He not sweet.
Sweet as Kool-Aid.
On the Panthers, he
sweet
not
as Kool-Aid.
sweet.
So why y'all got no more?
Oh, we dropped the Linderbaum first round.
Okay.
Linderbaum, you know who Linderbaum is. I ain't got to say it. You know who Linderbaum is.
He was out last game.
He was. He been out.
So both of them might be sweet. Sweet as sweet potato pie.
Who is y'all quarterback around? Derek Carr?
Yes, God, DC4. Four's up.
You believing?
Do I?
Oh, he believing now. He said four's up. He believing right now.
Right now.
Hey, man.
I've been believing for months.
Oh, for months? You supposed to believe in him when he was on the Raiders too then?
No. That was my team.
No. As a quarterback.
Raiders fan. So
was he good or was he trash on the Raiders?
Who?
Derek Carr.
You talking about Derek Carr?
He said who?
Who you talking about?
Derek Carr. Was he good or trash on the Raiders?
He didn't have what he needed to do what he needed to do.
He didn't have something? You mean not a top 3 running back and a top 3 receiver on the same team?
I hate when people do that.
I just had to make sure we not talking about the same Raiders team.
In the top 3.
Last year, that boy was in the top 3.
Listen.
I'm talking about Derek Carr and the Raiders last year. That's it. That's all I'm
last year, he was on there for like 10 years. Talking about a whole body of work.
Because that's the year before this year. So that's the closest body of work we got. We got to see how he is recently. Because, quarterbacks go through a lot of stuff.
He 2-0.
I give y'all that. We 2-0 too, though. We 2-0 too. Who y'all play? Y'all played the Panthers, so you know that's one dub. Y'all have counted that before the season. Who the next team? They got the first overall pick, bro.
What do I mean?
They the worst team in the league. That's what that literally means.
They got revamped.
They got revamped.
Yeah.
Give me 4 offensive starters. Not Bryce Young. Not Miles Sanders. Not Adam Thielen. No. That's all right. You got it.
DJ Chark.
All right.
Okay, no Adam Thielen. Hayden Hurst. Laviska Shenault.
Okay. Chark and Shenault. Cool.
Hayden Hurst. Wasn't he on it?
I'm not claiming Hayden Hurst, man.
Yo!
They drafted Hayden Hurst for Lamar. It was the dumbest decision they ever made.
But he was on your team, so you're not going to represent him?
We drafted Mark Andrews the same year we drafted Hayden Hurst.
Brother, was Hayden Hurst not a Raven?
That's the greatest draft class of all time, if we being honest. You talking about Hayden Hurst, Lamar Jackson, Mark Andrews. That's better than the other guys you said. Alvin Kamara. Lamar not better than Alvin Kamara? That's the best player you named.
That's a quarterback.
That was the best player you named. Give me names. Your draft class versus that draft class.
Marshawn Lattimore, perennial All-Pro.
Mark Andrews, perennial All-Pro.
Who?
Mark Andrews.
All-Pro.
All-Pro.
Travis Kelce, All-Pro.
Yeah.
George Kittle, All-Pro.
That's one AFC. That's one NFC.
No, I don't work like that. I don't work like that. You know how I work in football.
All right, he's not all pro. Pro Bowl. My fault.
That's cute. We vote on that as a fan.
You're right. We vote on that.
I'm talking about all pro.
You know, he was top 100. He's probably higher top 100 than Marshawn Lynch. They voted that as players. We talking about stuff that's not cute. You know, player voted. But you know, your peers is your best viewer. But
I'll tell you this.
Geno Stone got a pick against Joe Burr. Geno Stone, safety, who replaces Marcus Williams when he start.
Wait, say what you said again.
I know he was in that draft class.
Say what you said again. You said the guy that you said was good in that draft class replaces the guy that was good in my draft class.
And does just as good as him.
Just as good.
Just as good.
So why don't y'all go ahead and release Marcus Williams since he always hurt and y'all paying him more money and just start
He just got here.
What that mean?
We gotta let him play out his contract.
He do just as good, Bennie. Hold on. Better yet. Ooh, I'll give you
great this. Teams have great depth.
I'll give you this. If he played just as good, why y'all come get Marcus Williams?
Great teams have great depth.
The more you know. The more you know.
All I'm gonna say is, I might gotta look up that 2018 draft class, but that was probably one of the greatest.
I'm talking about 2017.
I know, but the Ravens draft class was better than y'all draft class.
Bruh, ain't no way. I don't know. None of them young ladies. It's like Grace, that's all.
I knew Grace, yeah.
Bruh, stop it. You got...
Crickets, man. Don't make me look up the draft class.
My phone did. So
I tried not to pull it out on you, but I got to now.
Pause.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
What? You tried to not what?
Hey, that was crazy. I thought you was gonna let it slide. Yo, that was crazy.
Leave that alone, you know what I'm saying?
I tried to not pull out the draft class on you, but I had to. You feel me?
I didn't even know this do all this.
I don't know who beats Lamar Jackson. Let me be honest with you. Oh, my God, Orlando Brown Jr. You talking about top money left tackle?
Oh,
where your top money left tackles at?
Yo, bro, you know what's sad?
Oh my God.
I didn't even think about it. Ryan Ramczyk.
Over
top 5 right tackle.
Over OBJ?
Top 5 right tackle.
Over OBJ?
Where's he at now?
Chiefs. My fault, not Chiefs. Bengals.
These guys are so good, but you ain't keep them. We still got 3
They still getting paid?
We still got 3 of these guys.
They not getting paid? High money? Top money? Everybody, you can't keep everybody. You can't keep everybody. So, Kenny Young, Bradley Bozeman. I forgot Bozeman was in that draft.
I don't even know who that is.
And he started against your Saints.
At what position?
Center. He started against Deshaun Elliott. You know who Deshaun Elliott is.
Who is it?
Safety on the Dolphins. We talking about starters.
Dolphins defense isn't good. Who?
Who?
Dolphins defense isn't good, Nets.
Dolphins defense not good
at
all.
Oh, well,
and they don't even have their best corner.
Well, when they get him back, maybe they'll be good. Who you say?
Anthony Averett.
Who?
All right, you say your list, and I'll say my list.
I don't even gotta look. I'll give it on top of the don't
Go
say.
ahead. Let me hear it.
Marshawn Lattimore.
I'm gonna match the player with player.
Marshawn Lattimore.
That's your best player out of that draft class. Say your best player first.
I'm going by who I knew we drafted first. Marshawn Lattimore, 13th pick.
Lamar Jackson.
I mean, cornerback.
What? Those are two most important. To me, that's the two most important positions on a football field.
It is.
And the two hardest.
Corner, left tackle, depends. But
in NFL,
we talking about
left tackle because the edges.
We talking about a guy who has the ball in his hands every play versus a guy who only got a chance to get the ball in his hands when they throw to his side. And to get the ball thrown to his side, he got to give a little space because Marshawn Lattimore this season ain't been giving no space.
What that mean?
What did you mean with
Didn't you just say as a kid you bought a Darrell? You saw Darrell Revis and said I'm a Jets fan.
No, I was Darrell Revis.
Nah, you saw the best corner in the game and said I'm a fan of this team. You didn't look at the person who touched the ball every play on the Jets and said I'm a Mark Sanchez.
Exactly.
I'm a Jet. Nah, you saw the corner.
Exactly.
So it's really about who just the better player. It's not about touching the ball.
It's about the guy who was more dominant.
Exactly. Who is the better player?
Lamar Jackson run.
What that mean? What that mean? All right, you take Marshawn Lamar.
I'm taking Lamar.
All right.
Okay. Who else y'all got the draft classes in Kamara?
Kamara? I'm gonna say Mark Andrews. That's the closest I get to you. You get Kamara. Kamara, my guy. But I honestly think, to be honest with you, I'm putting Mark on Lattimore and putting Lamar on Kamara. That's just me.
Okay, we can do that.
Because I think Mark and Lattimore careers, you put them side to side, they both dominated.
Who's better?
I'm only taking Lattimore because he's a corner. I will only take him. I don't need the tight end. That's all I'm saying. But go ahead. You got that. Next name.
Alex Alenzion.
I don't know who that is.
He's a linebacker.
Orlando Brown Jr. You know who that is. So because of that,
you go tackle Ryan Ramczyk. Go tackle
Bradley Bozeman. We could go name for name, and these guys are better.
Let me ask you a question.
They're starters in the NFL getting paid at the highest level.
We didn't
top 3 in their position.
We didn't get rid of Ryan Ramczyk.
I know who Ramczyk is
to draft a rookie. Y'all got rid of
Bozeman
guy.
Bozeman guy. We got rid of Bozeman because he wanted more money than what we're paying the rookie.
Did he not deserve it?
That's just football.
Did he deserve it?
Did he deserve it? We got to pay Lamar.
Did he deserve it?
We got to pay Lamar.
Okay.
Who deserves it more, Lamar or the center?
No question. But I'm asking you, did what he was asking for, did he deserve it?
No. Turn the crickets up. He didn't deserve it as much as Lamar Jackson deserved it for that team.
You're not going to keep getting
for that team. I got to, bro.
I'm asking you, point blank, if he's asking for, forget anybody else, in a perfect world, he's asking for $48 million.
Yeah.
Does he deserve that 48?
Production? He deserves it. He deserves it.
Lamar got hurt. How does he deserve it?
This man, Lamar Jackson, is 85% of his offense for all them years. You have to pay that.
100%. I'm not saying you shouldn't, and I'm not saying that the center deserves it more than Lamar.
Nah,
Lamar 100% deserved it. But what I'm saying is
they got to get let go to make that player get paid.
Bruh,
Same thing as the Chiefs with Orlando Brown. Same thing.
All y'all do is pay Lamar. Where's the rest of the money going?
Odell didn't just get. Roquan didn't just get. Come on now.
Y'all got 2 match players.
We got 2 dogs.
Y'all got 2 match players.
Y'all don't know about that.
What about who?
Y'all don't know about that.
Patrick Queen?
Y'all don't know about that.
Outside of Patrick Queen, Cal Hamilton.
Go ahead, say them names. Say it again. You know all them names.
I know football. But our defense is better than yours.
You serious? You lucky I let a honey badger. You lucky I let something happen to the honey badger, and that defense will be exposed. He runs that defense so.
He's not even heart and soul of the defense.
It's DeMario.
100%.
It's DeMario.
100%.
But football right now is secondary. If your guy's getting toasted, it's over with.
Marcus May.
I mess with Marcus May.
Was him and Jamal Williams not top 3 safety duos they rookie year?
Jamal
Adams and Marcus May on the Jets.
Jamal Adams is a linebacker.
On the Jets, they rookie year. Was they not a top 3 safety? Okay.
Cool.
Marcus May.
That's 7 years ago. That's 7 years ago.
He still got it.
What happened to... Why you... How you go 7 years ago and talk about he still got it?
He still got it.
He don't got it like 7 years ago.
Why don't he?
Even the Honey Badgers don't got it.
Why don't he? You just said it. If you go down,
no, he got that mental game, bro. Like
that's all we need.
When you really watch, really watch what he do,
go check his stats.
He don't even need to run. Sometimes he's standing in the play.
Go check his total tackles last year. He had the most in his career.
Exactly. And like one of his last seasons, he know what he's doing.
Whoa. Huh?
And one of his bro,
don't do that.
I ain't gonna jinx y'all.
What are you doing that? Why are you doing that for?
I ain't gonna jinx y'all, bro, but
stop doing that.
It's getting time.
Stop doing that. Marcus May, Marshawn Lattimore.
Marcus Williams, Kyle Hamilton, Roquan Smith, Patrick Queen, Marlon Humphrey, Rocky Sin.
I'm taking Marshawn Lattimore
over Marlon Humphrey.
Easy.
I like picks. I give you that, but I'm not saying he's here and here. I'm saying I like right here.
Marshawn is like here and
see that's how you think it. I'm not doing that because I seen Marshawn get toasted.
I seen Marlon
get toasted, but I done seen Marshawn get mentally toasted.
I watch some highlights sometimes, and if I'm not mistaken, I've never seen a 6'3" receiver catch a slant.
And go.
Wasn't that on 44? Don't worry about it.
I think that play was zone, if we being honest. But there was a couple missed tackles.
What type of zone is that with a corner? Is that close to the wall?
It looked like quarters. I mean, quarters is a form of man, but technically, linebackers are supposed to be there. It's a slant, but we're not gonna talk about it.
He never.
Look, Marlon's a dog. I like dogs. Lattimore's a dog, but
Marlon is a bulldog, and Marshawn is a pit bull. With that being said, I'm taking DeMario Davis.
Who's better, Roquan or DeMario?
DeMario. Straight face. Straight face.
You couldn't even say it, bro. You really... Hey, Saleem, there's no way you don't think Roquan is the best backer in the game.
In the game?
In the game right now.
Oh, heavens.
You think Warner better than him? That's the only person I think those are the only two.
DeMario.
Like, if you say anybody, it had to be Fred.
Nah, it's DeMario. I'm taking DeMario. See, what y'all don't understand
I
is...
love the dedication.
DeMario lines up on slots. Like, that's what y'all don't see. Because the Saints is not...
Is he guarding Zay Flowers? So he don't line up on slots. I just want you to know he will not guard these real slots.
Hold on, because we played y'all like...
He could guard Chenault. He could guard Chark.
We played y'all recently.
Yeah, you played us last year.
Who
won?
No, y'all did.
See, I don't be remembering these. I don't be remembering these non-playoff team games.
Because, like I said again. Wait, hold on. Hold on.
I don't be remembering if it's not the Bengals, Chiefs, or I don't be remembering these non-playoff games.
Stop. Like I said.
Hey, Jawan Johnson though.
Jersey brought it.
He got one on us. That made me lock in.
Taysom Hill.
Not gonna talk about that guy. Not gonna talk about.
What's
wrong with Say other point. Yeah.
What's wrong with him? What's wrong with Taysom Hill?
Go ahead, say other point.
No, what's wrong with Taysom Hill? You gonna make me break them? What's wrong with Taysom Hill?
Why do y'all continue to take your offense out of rhythm to get this man touches? How talented is he? Seriously, how talented? I love that last play y'all against the Panthers. That's the short yardage situations in the game, run the clock. That's the type of situations to be used. Why do y'all kill y'all momentum, your rhythm, trying to involve
You want
him.
me to tell you the truth or the lie?
Truth.
We're 12-1 when he had 7 or more carries.
Carries?
Yes. You got to get off of Twitter. You got to get off of Twitter.
I ain't on Twitter.
You got to get off the memes.
That's Bennie. I watch y'all games and I'm like.
Because you got to understand, when he's in the game.
Wait. How many of those was with Peyton?
Peyton was only going for this shit. So
That's what I'm saying.
He had 7 carries this past game, so that
I was talking about last year, bro.
So, bro, he started him.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I did not like that. I did not like that.
Think about it like this here. We only had 8 wins last year.
You're not winning a Super Bowl with him.
With who?
Taysom Hill is your starting quarterback. I didn't like when they started him. I didn't like when
He started because we was hurt.
I thought y'all started him off a break over Jameis.
No.
Oh, y'all started him over. No. Who was hurt?
Drew. Yeah. He was there when Drew was there. We started him when Drew and Jameis.
Yeah, but I'm talking about when Jameis was there. Y'all started him and people weren't hurt.
No, but
and then y'all brought back y'all real quarterback.
No, he was hurt. Trust me, he was hurt.
All right.
I'm gonna say, bro, I pay $9 a month.
You know what I'm talking about?
For the Saints newsletter, I know exactly what I pay $9 a month for the Saints. I'm a diehard Saints fan now. I know what's going on.
You know what I'm talking about, though.
I know
like,
what you're talking about.
It doesn't take y'all offense completely out of rhythm, but it kills momentum, bro.
But look, you gotta understand what we do it for. You can't bring Taysom Hill down.
You can't.
So we just getting first.
When
we can't move the ball, we bringing him in to move the ball. We bringing him in to wear them defensives down. Now the linebackers are like, oh, he got my hamstring back there that play. So now when I'm throwing the ball up top, your pun top, bang bang.
All right, but like
you can't get back there.
All right, say what you're saying though. The way you're saying they're using him is all right. We can't move the ball. We bringing Taysom in. He about to move the ball. All right. We ain't have a shot play. They think Taysom about to come in and run the ball because we ain't really been moving the ball. Yeah, shot play. Right? Bro, I be seeing y'all use him on second down, first down, trying to start drives. I be seeing y'all use him after the shot play. That's not the usage I would like a Taysom. Hey.
12-1 when he gets 7 or more touches.
We gotta see. We gotta see what
12-1.
We gotta see 12-1 equate to real wins.
12-1 is real. What is you talking about?
He's 7 carries? Like 7 carries?
That's all he needs for us to win.
7 carries is not an effective number to me, though.
He's not a real running back.
I know, but to me, that's not enough usage to say, all right, he had a big enough effect on this game. His 7 carries affect the game that much.
But you go look at the stats that affected it that much. Because he going to go get a touchdown or he going to go get you 6 yards of pop.
I'm not a Taysom Hill guy, bro. I'm a Jameis guy, though. And I'm not like a heavy Jameis guy. Like I was just like, I didn't like how they did Jameis when Taysom was there. It was like we paying Taysom. I don't like how
they did Jameis last year when they bought an Andy Dalton.
Exactly. I didn't like that. And then they putting Taysom and Andy over, and I'm like,
guess what?
I don't like that.
Guess what? Now we DC4, baby. There
I like Carr.
Listen.
See, you ain't let me talk about the Raiders situation. I like Carr.
I don't want to hear nothing about them.
Bro, you gotta talk about the fact that this man had the best receiver in the game, a great slot in Renfro, a top 4 tight end in Waller, and then Jacobs.
Aaron Rodgers had the same thing, right?
Where?
Aaron Rodgers had the same thing
Where?
in Green Bay, right? In Green Bay?
He had a top 3 tight end? He had a top 3 running back?
I'm talking about
Oh, yeah, it was Adams.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, it was Adams.
Tunyon wasn't good?
Tunyon is not Waller. Not
he's not, but he's good. Aaron Jones not good?
Aaron Jones is not Josh Jacobs.
He did have Jamal Williams, too.
Those guys are not his guys. Who is Renfro? Who's Renfro? Who's in the slot?
What's the brother that they just bought? Randall Cobb. He has great chemistry with him. I'm not saying they equate. I'm giving you weapons that he had. What's the brother that just went to the Jets? That used to be on the Packers. Lazard. Did he not have these guys? And what did in some people's eyes the most talented quarterback ever do?
Where's the sound? Yeah, crickets. We cannot compare Aaron Rodgers to Derek Carr ever.
I'm not comparing.
Let me say that.
Okay,
do not compare my GOAT to Derek Carr.
Your GOAT. What did your GOAT do winning wise with those players?
He won.
What?
He went to the playoffs.
And did?
He lost.
Oh. Well,
those players are good because of him. Lazard, him. Cobb, him. That's all I'm gonna go. But those secondary players are Tunyon, good, him. Yes, bro. That's how good Aaron Rodgers is. That's how good Aaron Rodgers is, man.
I don't want to hold up too much more of your time.
Yeah, man. This is a good little spurt, man. This is what, hour and 40?
34.
Oof.
Oh, you speak. Oof. But listen, one more time, just tell them about your podcast that's coming out.
Slim TV. We don't know the official date.
Bro, this is up to you.
Hopefully next week. Hopefully next week. But we got sports, life, money, music, motives. First episode soon. Show love, and we gonna have some motion for sure. Yes, sir. And necessary conversations,
brother. I appreciate you
coming
on.
With me.
Necessary conversations. I want you to know.
What's up?
Necessary Conversations is the #1 rated podcast for people that need to watch a podcast while doing their homework. That's so deep. I didn't know how to use this. Because, like, this is the exact part. I didn't, hold on, let me see what this does. Oh, okay, talk to me, God damn it.
#1 podcast in the nation.
My fault. Just for people that need to watch a podcast while doing their homework. But the #1 podcast in the nation is on the way.
Yeah.
We on all platforms, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart Radio, YouTube. Subscribe, like, share.
Yes, sir.
Look out for.
You know, all my people, all them places that we talking about in this, they gonna tap in.
Man, tap in,
sure.
share with your people
sure.
in Maryland, California. Let's get some more tunes because it's only gonna help us. It's help you. It's help me. It's gonna help the net.
Yes, sir.
Just keep building. And
yes, sir. This is the man with the plan. I gotta give my thanks to this guy, man.
It's not me.
He showed love from day one. Gave me the platform, and it's his platform.
It's our platform, man.
Hey, this is the guy right here.
Appreciate you, brother. Necessary Conversation. I'm your host, Saleem. We are out.